Hey everybody, it's Bert from Seasoned Gaming and I'm back with another unboxing. If you've noticed, these unboxings are kind of older collector's editions or limited editions that have come out in the past. A lot of these are being clearanced out, and so I'm grabbing them up while they're cheap and unboxing them for you to see if you like it. So this one actually is from Battlefield 1. If you remember, Battlefield 1 came back out in November of 2016. This was one of the collector's editions that did come out and did not include the game. This was initially about $100 and was pretty easy to find for the most part. This was not one that sold out everywhere. However, they are now clearancing them out. I bought this for $20 shipped to my door. So to kind of give you an idea, grab these now. A lot of these are starting to go down in price. If you remember, we did another unboxing of the Injustice 2 Collector's Edition that also didn't include a game. That one dropped down more than 50%. This one's down down to only 20% of what it originally costs. So let me get this out of the box first. It is going to take me a second. There's a lot of areas to cut out. I'll pull it up here and then we'll go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so for starters, I did want to talk about this being a bigger piece. So when I was initially looking at this back in the day, I thought this was just a tiny little statue that, you get, and it was just kind of a nothing. I thought it was really crazy expensive, but then the other day I was at a shop and I noticed they had one on display and it's a lot bigger than I expected. So as you can see, the original box was really big. When I pulled it out, it had some amazing styrofoam. So this thing is mint. I mean, the box is mint. So if you're one of those people that loves their boxes, you're gonna like this one. Let me get the rest. So I've got the box out, or the plastic off, and this is very, very high quality. So I will say that this is going to be one of the better boxes that I've seen. As I remember in the past, this is everything that's included. I don't want to, I'll show a better resolution image for you, but it comes with a lot of different things. It comes with the statue, you've got your steelbook, so if you've got the game, you more than likely have the normal standard, whatever, PS4, Xbox One, or even PC. You get an exclusive cloth poster, you get some cards, you get a messenger piston tube, and you get an exclusive patch. So one you put on your uniform, I guess, in this case. So a huge box and everything with a lot of items for you. Let me get this out. So again, this box is extremely high quality. It is there is a sticker on top saying Battlefield 1. Nothing else on the sides. Let's go ahead and measure this. I know a lot of people like the measurements of things, so let me kind of find out how tall this is. So you're looking at approximately about 17 inches tall. As far as long, let me get this so y'all can read this. You're looking at about 16, so 16 by 17 on the box. So that's kind of letting you know it's kind of a bigger item already. So let me get this open now. So this just lifts off. Once again, very high quality. I mean, you don't get this from your everyday collector's edition, but we have more styrofoam. So we haven't even got to the item, and we've got more styrofoam. All right, so nothing else in the box as far as that. So everything's going to be inside the styrofoam. It did look like there was a opening at the top here, but it's not. This looks like just for some aesthetic value. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so we got some directions on how to get specific things. So I did mention that there was, and you're not going to be able to see that very well. I will take a picture of this and actually show you what this is. There's no codes on here, but there was some DLC that was available for the game. I haven't played this game in a while. I'll probably play it again actually when the patches come out for Xbox One X, because that's where I actually have my software. But there was some downloadable content, and it tells you how to get it as far as in the collector's edition. So I'll take a picture of this, come back to it, that way you guys can. Okay, so back on here now. Once again, tons of unboxing to do in order to even get to the items here. So looks like I actually opened it up backwards for the most part on some of the items. But let's start with what we can see off the beginning. Here's the Battlefield 1 steel case. It's very nice, actually. The quality is great on this. Obviously no game in there, no book, no nothing. But there's the first piece, looking really nice. We got some batteries. I'm not sure what the batteries are for yet. I didn't know there was anything interactive in this one. Looks like we have a couple arms. So if you've done any statue collecting in the past, you usually get the arm, and this is kind of the nicer quality thing. So that's the top. Here we have some cards, and they are the Battlefield 1 cards. Got Battlefield 1 written at the bottom, and on the back we have dice. So another piece that was guaranteed in the collector's edition. Let me get this out of the way. Here we have the, I'm assuming this is the cloth poster. And let me see what this looks like. It is kind of a smaller one, but it is pretty nice actually. So enlist now, your country needs you. So pretty nice. Probably not going to hang that or anything, but nice little piece. Here you have the patch. Looks like you have a rider on a horse. Can kind of see that. I'll take a better picture of that up close. And now I think we're getting to the actual statue. So I did mention this is a little bit bigger than I had expected. All right, so it does look pretty good. It's not amazing. The detail is pretty good on the overall statue. His face looks pretty good. Some of the stuff is just kind of washed out, I would say, as far as colors go. Like I said, not very blown away by it. It is going to be like your PVC type. It's pretty good for a collector's edition. I did the Injustice 2 unboxing had Batman and Brainiac, and this is better quality as far as the paint job. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, let's see. We've got arms here. I'm assuming this arm, there we go. This arm should pop out. So you have the pistol that's found in the game, and then here you have the other pistol. Let me actually get this open. So you can just plug and play these in. There you have that if you prefer the old school versus the new school. And then on this side, you're going to have the melee weapons. Or let's see, actually. Oh yeah, it should be there. All right, so that pops out. So here you have the melee item. And here you're going to have a shotgun. So this is going to be a bigger item for him. Wow, it's quite long. So here you go. So it really depends on how you want to outfit your guy. Got the shotgun versus the pistol, then you have your melee weapon versus your other pistol. You got a couple different things on there. And then on here, you're gonna have the, let's see. So here you have the pigeon tube that they talk about originally. Let me get these out of the way. So with the pigeon tube, we've got some codes and stuff in here. So I'm not going to share the code, but what you have here is the redemption process, and this is actually kind of neat. It kind of takes you through kind of like you're undoing something from the original pigeon process. So this would have come on a pigeon, obviously, back in the game, and it comes something and it drops something off. So pretty neat, actually. Not bad at all. So this is going to be where the actual batteries will go into at the bottom. And I actually was not aware of the battery pack being needed for anything. I'm not even sure what would light up on here. But let me get that open, and I will, with the joy of video editing, we'll go ahead and get the batteries put in and let you know what it does. So, okay, so we're back with the battery installation. It came with two tiny batteries, and the batteries went at the very bottom here. And with those, you get a little feature that took me a second to actually read. It's actually on the side of the box here as far as directions go. So kind of interesting. I'm not really sure if this is cool, or I don't even really know what to think about it, to be honest. But what it does is there's a little piece of debris at the very bottom here at the bottom. You take it off and watch. You get the light up feature, which is right here, which is the satchel lights up. So I guess that's cool. I'm not really sure what to think about that, but That is what the batteries are for. I guess it's a cool little interactive piece. It's not bad. You put the little piece back on. I'm actually going to go back with the melee weapon here. I'm not really a fan of that long shotgun personally. I prefer that one. But there you go. So this is going to be roughly about 14 inches tall. Let me get the measuring tape out here for you. So this is 14 inches tall based on what it says on the box. So yeah, it is right about 14 inches tall. It's actually not all the way 14 inches. I guess if you get to the tip of the gun, not even then, that's 13, but it's about 13 and a half to be honest. It's not a 14-inch statue. Not like that half-inch matters too much, but some people get really concerned about how tall the statue actually is. So let me get that out of the way. So looking pretty good. These are all the items that you get. You get your patch. You get your cloth poster. This is not paper. Your deck of cards from Dice, Battlefield 1 on the front. You get your steel book available for you here. Nothing on the back except the little melting pieces, and then you get the main character on the front. You get your statue, your 13 and a half, or as Dice likes to call it, 14-inch statue. You get 2 different arms, and this is going to be pretty good. I mean, I would probably say it's worth about 25 to 30 bucks. I like that I got this at my house for about $20, shipped to the door. But that really has it for you. I forgot the little pigeon carrier. Once again, you have your codes, and the code that you get in here, you go online and you redeem a special weapon for PC, PS4, or Xbox One. So that's the unboxing for the Battlefield 1 Collector's Edition, guys. I do suggest it if you get it for the right price. For the folks that paid about $100 on this, I feel kind of bad for you on it. It's, once again, these are the game collector's edition, so you're only going to get so much out of it. Neat piece, but not $100 worth. Anyways, thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I'll go ahead and answer. If you have anything measured or you had any questions on where anything goes, let me know. I'll make sure I'll respond to you. Thanks for watching.